first map of Haven.
Oh boy. I mean, Holy Moly has been impressive in the last couple of weeks. To get here, it was a really...
Never anticipated it.
Yes. The bottom of the bracket was really clustered because the top half was so stacked and heavy in Korea. So there was kind of an awkward moment where they needed Maru to beat T5 so they could get here. That happened. They were able to beat Desperado as well the day before that. So they were not fully in control of their destiny, but they're making the most of it, that's for sure. Texture already nestled behind the box. They're really trying to bait for him, and it works.
Yep, he managed to find two, but Hermes does as well. Jets finding value. Intro will pick off 10x, giving the advantage now back over to Dom1. Rotation coming through, but it's going to be the rotate out potentially. Zhonghai low HP. Will finish off Harry there. There's not too much health to work with. Zhonghai still low as Hermes will come on the push and get that kill, so it's 3 racked up for him.
Might try to fake the rotate. Wait a little bit. He should have heard those footsteps.
Double
Is he
peek.
really going to peek this? Oh, God, no. Oh, God, no.
Yep. Well, not too much he could have done there, I guess, other than go to a different site, but maybe they would have thought he...
Limit Holy Moly to 2 players versus 3. Jin Bung-yi holds it down. I mean, you saw it. It was a good round. Again, the fault line out early. They get a spot, though, on Hermes, so he has to back off. Was trying to hold the angle with that Marshall.
Wanted to scope down, get that kill, but okay. Gets it anyway.
Texture? Hello?
Getting a little aggro, getting punished.
That's unusual for Texture. Did he not see from the ping that the Marshall was in hand? Did he maybe not fully register that? Because he had a ghost.
And if he did he care?
Did he care? Usually Texture's a little bit more disciplined than that.
Yeah. Oh, flash out, and he is not ready for the TP. Intro gets caught. Fault line not going to find anyone, but now Hermes boosted up on top of the box. Just going to be staring out over towards a Link. Esperanza will drone wisely as Exy picked off. Trying to make his way out of the garage, and Holy Moly might just be able to swing this back into their favor. As, I mean, there's very limited options here. This range versus the Marshall with just that Spectre in hand. Now you've been tagged up. Need Zhonghai to try to break open the site, but Hermes just turns the corner. I'm pretty sure he just no-scopes him to death.
He knows where he's at. He's just popping shots through the corner, just buying as much time as he can. I mean, Esperanza has a couple shock darts, but looks like, oh goodness.
Okay.
Gets one before he's taken down. But at the end of the day, yeah, the anti-eco taken here.
Come on the wrong side of the bed. I chose violence today.
You did choose violence, and I appreciate that. You need that more often, my friend.
Blades out from Hermes. Esperanza immediately backs up. Texture trying to get some of these Marshall shots through. Cannot. Esperanza does get picked off, but there's the shutdown on the ult now.
Wow.
Texture getting a bit of revenge.
Okay, that's the Texture we're used to seeing. And you have to throw fault line just in case there's any pressure behind you as you make this escape. There is that turret over there to at least confirm the present. They're going to see it, of course. They flash in the corner just in case there's actually a person there. Nope, it's just a robot with some chintzy little legs. And see, spraying through smoke a bit. Should be able to get the plant down and retake time for DK. It's gonna be interesting, that's for sure.
Yeah, it'll be difficult to try to break through here. Double wrap around the back is being watched right now by Harry. He's got a Vandal over at C Long, staring back towards his own spawn. Peek on the corner. There's one. Turret doesn't even get cleared either, so still work cut out for him for Zhonghai. Texture will get kill on the 10x, opens it up just a little bit as they let the aftershock fly through. Swinging around wide, misses the hit. Pistol's not going to be good enough. They take Felix down to 83, and Holy Moly will win the round.
Yeah, okay. Finding the timings for those, but this time around not going to be the case. They're going to do a quick hit here. No, it's sort of some pressure. The flash to try to push in, but there's the gravity well. A little bit of damage.
Spam through, try to get that. Cannot, Exy's still holding close, but as he tries to shift, he does end up falling. Weapon upgraded here as Jin Bung-yi snatches the Vandal. And it's going to have to be another retake as Texture's still over on the A site. They need to wait for him to catch up.
Yep, spikes going down, so everybody taking their time, but You have a lot of utility available from intro to get some work done. And they're going to check this box. Yeah, Felix going to have to TP out, but he's still spotted.
Stops himself from taking damage. Rawl's going to feel decent about that. Knives out. Oh, catches him up. Close texture will find one. Updrafts up into the air. The flashes. Keeping him safe for now, but as he rounds the corner, Jinbungi will put him down. Harry finds one. It's a bit of a back and forth here, but at the end of the day, it's going to be Zhonghai left standing versus Felix. The smokers, as he gets at the half, he pulls off of the spike. Gets the kill. I don't know if you can hear the yells in the back between the Korean commentators and the team. They are all jazzed up as they tie it at 2-2.
Yeah, good work. So you're only able to get Exy with one. And that's, you know, the pretty typical stuff you'll see is that it's the same thing, the same setup in Garage, but this time it's all on the C. There's nothing at C except for Zhonghai kind of watching from the connector.
Is this the new strat? Is it just go C every time?
Just go C. Is this our new?
Try the A the once. It didn't work. Let's go to C, boys.
Let's just keep doing it.
Feels just like my solo queue games. Rolling Thunder, however, is available. Waiting for the plant. Now, Rolling Thunder will cut across. Hits 3. Returning Rolling Thunder does connect, though. Zhonghai stunned here on the site. He's trying to hide behind the box, but they'll just go ahead and spray him out.
That's too early on that Rolling Thunder from intro. The forces of Damonkia weren't in place.
You have to know that there's going to be a returning fire one. Fishing for a tag. Arrow misses, but doesn't get anything. And Jinbungi, right before he goes into Garage, finds intro, gets the kill. Dash out, 10x. Gets texture. Operator on the floor. Dart. Gonna pulse as Esperanza sits here quietly. They know he's in. Can he get out? Corner Guardian shot, gonna be good. Finally catches him in the skull.
He wants the operator.
Okay, yep, will go ahead, save that. Going into the next round, but holy moly, we'll retake the lead.
Yeah, well, sights left open. The Rolling Thunder's used a bit early, and then like you
Decides to hold on to that extra 150.
Yeah, Exy, no armor behind his, and it's, you know, pre-firing into B, making some noise, but it's just pushes on all flanks here for Damwon Kia. Felix is ready, and you can't shoot through that, but we'll see what Texture's gonna do. If there's a little bit of help here. But,
oh my goodness, Jinbungi! What a shot! Read it like a book. Well, if Texture's here, he's going to swing out, try to pick one of us, and then tailwind to safety. So I'll just go ahead and headshot him. One showing now here. Are they ready for the opposite side? Well, it takes a double take, but 10x will get both kills. They charge through in the A site. At long last, they attempt to take it again, and it pays off wonderfully. Zhonghai and Exy now, I mean, sit back, see if you can pick anyone. Otherwise, wait for the spike to blow up.
It's not often you see Texture lose a duel like that. I mean, again, like you said, just a great read here. Hermes going to finish off the last two of the Phantom, but just a great read by Jinbungi. Just knew, right? Kia, it's not a full buy. There's a few halves in there, including even a Bulldog for Exy. So an early spray through the wall. So that's intro learning from the last round, right? Like, they shot through the B walls themselves to start the round to try to see if they could get a catch. He does the same thing to them to see if they're repeating history. And he did get a touch of damage onto here.
Yeah, just a little bit peppered in there. Creep up though. Smoke out into the garage. They'll lead with the drone. Coming through, just tags the turret, which will get cleared by Hermes. Otherwise, the drone only going to see intro in the back of B. Now they're going to go for this. He's managed to evade the lethal damage, and seems like he's not going to get tagged up at all.
Yeah, and you can see that if you look over on the C site, the utility distribution has happened here. So they're playing more for contact from either garage off the alarm bot potentially or through the front, and they're trying to funnel the members of Holy Moly into that direction. And there is a lockdown here to try to prevent some of the rotates. This is kind of a fake lockdown for B.
It gets cleared out though. The aftershock does get the lockdown. Now they'll know that the attack is getting ready to come out onto the C site. Only 20 seconds remaining. There's the tailwind forward. The flash about to expire. Hermes finds one. Zhonghai tries to hold it down from the back of sight. Cannot do so, but Esperanza enters and finds two. Harry and Felix, the last ones left. Spike will get planted. Harry hovering in the garage, trying to see if anyone at all peeks the window.
Esperanza might have just saved this round. Where is that going to land?
Nice little bounce, right here into the sight. Texture up front. Finds one, but Harry could absolutely still close this out. He's behind the box, so he's got to swing out a little bit wider. Esperanza finds him. It's 3 kills. And Damwon will be able to put another round win on the board. They hand off the defuse. Esperanza has the Hunter's Fury available, and now they're separated by 1.
Yeah, this is all about the timing here from Esperanza stepping out of the... That's a huge round for Esperanza. A huge round for Damwon KIA to get back into this thing. B, wow. That's fast.
Knives out for Hermes. Got the Judge as well for a bit of a backup weapon. Not a bad one as well if you can get this plant here onto B. Looking for it for now. Spike is still dropped in a neutral position though, so he's just going to push the aggression. Says it is cleared out.
You don't have much in the way of counter utility necessarily. Like, you don't have the usual things you'd like to have to counter the B hits, like a Rolling Thunder or something like that on the side of Damwon KIA. But for now, it's just kind of a fake. It's just trying to see if they can get anybody to bite into Hermes' Judge. That's what they're really looking for. There is going to be the spot on the Texture. He does not care today.
Texture just eats that. Hunter's Fury tags 1. Intro will fall. Hermes goes around the back, but Esperanza right off the back of the Hunter's Fury gets a little damage in, gets the tag on the 10x, and then instantly snipes him out of the sky. It's a really good look for Esperanza so far today.
Smoke here to set up. Harry
is just lurking in it. How long does it have left? Seems like none of them suspicious about this. He's going to go on the push. Swings out, finds one, finds a second. Ping comes out. He knows that Zhonghai's there. He's going to get caught, though. Bot in hand, 2 HP. He manages to survive somehow. Mixer shifts to the side. Avoids the fault line. That's going to be the Cosmic Divide. Aftershock thrown into the wall, but Texture gets Harry right before the wall comes up. Cloudburst down, TP into the back. Felix has outsmarted them for a moment, but Texture outguns them. 3 kills for him as Damwon tie it at 4-4.
Yeah, this is a lot of great stuff on both sides here. That Omen smoke from Holy Moly, but Texture, Johnny on the spot with that Cloudburst. He's got such great senses, such great timing.
Yep. Well, off back in hand, so call is made to just avoid a long at all costs.
Yeah.
In the name of the game here, I mean, it's pretty much like DRX playing against Bazzi on Breeze. If you know he's got the AWP, don't go near him.
And lightly defended garage this time. There's an alarm bot in the window, but other than that, you don't have much for Damwon KIA. Resources committed deeper into C this time.
Goes up into window. He's going to be eating some damage, though. A little bit of it.
So Exy still has a lockdown. He might be waiting to try to really catch him in a bad position. Intro can come through, try to cover this. There's the Nano Swarm on the site itself. So this might be kind of a bait and switch here, where you let them kind of take the site, throw the lockdown, leave, potentially, but you got to deal with Hermes, who's trying to get out through window. That cannot happen. If he breaks through there, then you've got real problems.
Yep. Smoke into the back now. Paranoia comes across. That'll clip Intro. Exy tucked away, but he's not watching the swing. Ends up going down, and they will just get picked apart. Esperanza still here, finds one with a Bulldog, but then gets eliminated by 10x. And I mean, Texture with the AWP, yeah, you can get set up back here. You can look and see if anyone moves forward, but you've got that smoke, and you just have to hold on to this operator. Holy moly. It's an instant reply. They change it up a bit, and they just haven't gun them.
Yeah, that's a big part of it. The pressure that Hermes is able to create there in window is also really annoying for Damwon KIA, because that makes it harder for them to kind of do what they want to do, because they have to keep, Intro has to be watching that position. He has to be aware of it, and that doesn't mean he can swing around to help Exy. So Exy's on his own. He's looking into outer space and pays the price. He just isn't quite ready for that push.
Let's see it again. I think he might have been looking for a dart.
I think he was. I think he was looking for a recon dart. You're absolutely right.
There's nobody else that can...
Like a real quick C hit here.
Zhonghai looks around the corner. That's C long. Smoke goes out.
Harry knows. He wrapped all the way around.
Swing around.
Absolutely the right play.
Zhonghai just the classic in hand. Looks for anything at all, but doesn't even get a single bullet to connect. Texture sitting in the smoke. I mean, this is such a bold position. Ooh, okay. Quick peeks out of the smoke, takes out Hermes. And even if they don't get the round, that's still Fancy footwork there from Texture. He's going to pop the knives. They want to play for this. They'll put the operator into Intro's hands. Lockdown now used to keep him shoved away. The Rolling Thunder is ready to go.
Use it to boost yourself even higher.
The drone leading the charge.
Here comes.
Tag in. Rolling Thunder now comes crashing across. Everybody stunned up and dazed. Aftershock to clear Chinbungi's position. He shifts out. Smoke still covering, but the spray from 10X just finds one. Esperanza now in a rough spot. Felix on the flank. The knives come flying. Texture gets that kill, but he can't get anything else. Intro just has to hightail it out with the op in his hands, and holy moly, move up to 6.
Well, the idea, not bad at all here. To start the defuse, and Texture could never really fully get comfortable. Just checking up and over. I don't think they saw. Maybe they did. Maybe they did see Esperanza.
Oh, they saw him.
Okay,
sure.
He's in full retreat. I wasn't sure if they could see him with that updraft or not. It was so fast.
TP into heaven. They have no one on B to confirm whether or not, where that TP went to. Whether or not he took it. Hermes tries to move up. Esperanza, a little bit of damage. Will get finished off by Jinbungi. Felix now just faking a TP across to the opposite side. Continues to sit in hell. As the man advantage is here for the side of Holy Moly, and Harry, he's got that lockdown available should he feel the need to throw it.
They heard the teleport into hell. That was noted by Xe.
Oh, but Tongai pushes the corner and just completely whiffs the shots. Ends up falling, and now Xe just has to make his way out. Holy Moly gonna find a 7th round now.
Oh no.
As Felix picks him off from the flank, comes down out of heaven.
The money going pretty good. I mean, it's just, making some good reads. These C hits are pretty efficient, and they're just going to spray through with the Odin.
Yep.
See if they get lucky a bit. Maybe trying to bait some attention, but again, it's full utility setup onto C. Only Texture on B this time, so that's the bigger change-up. Esperanza left on his own to try to hold down long A with a Bulldog and Hunter's Fury. That's tough, but the good news is right now there hasn't been any attention that direction yet. Spike's still, though, on the ground, so he's got to be careful. Turret does a decent amount of damage there.
Yeah. Xe pushes off that flash and does take a shot, so they know that somebody's playing close with a Spectre. Meanwhile, Texture. Not sure if the barrel of his gun was visible once that smoke expired. It's hard to say. Lockdown going to be used, though. Throw. Just taking it out with the Aftershock. Well aimed from him. And now, Xe dead. Nanoswarm will find one off screen. 10X with his Hunter's Fury will get one. Absolute bloodbath back and forth as it's Esperanza, the last one left. Pops it, looking for a target, but aim is a little bit all over the place, and now Harry has crept up close. Oh, he's around behind at B. So unaware, he's caught with a bow in his hand. Harry strikes wisely, and it's 8-4. Holy moly, with a...
Been slightly more attacker-sided in Korea this stage on this map, so not significantly, but definitely a noticeable attacker side advantage. Junghai is trying to push up the middle. Intro taking one down, but Texture off screen gets taken down on B site.
It's a lot of damage.
Or, excuse me, A site.
Between all the members here on Damwon, they are all tagged up. Intro does find Hermes though. Nice kill for him as the plant comes down. Harry creeping forward. Oh, he's gonna catch Xe with a nano swarm out. Pushing from 10X, just guns down. Esperanza finds a third as Junghai falls. That Intro, it seems like they know exactly where he's at. Felix slow creeping around the side, jumps up top, and as he arrives, it doesn't matter. Harry's already got the lineup. A massive round for Holy Moly. And he will take the pistol. Now it's 9-4.
Yeah, I'm a bit. Kia has had some tough moments with it because they like to kind of just let it. I don't know how to explain this. They don't really have a strict IGL sometimes in the strictest sense. Like they all just kind of talk and communicate and figure it out together. But Solo of course was in IGL for forever in TAC shooters, so his style is a little bit different than that. And for them, you can see some of these struggles with Damwon and Kia, trying to all be on the same page, trying to all kind of come together at the right times to do the right things. And you see it with like the timing from Intro's Rolling Thunder in the previous
Marshall.
round. Oh, goodness.
Esperanza. Yep. I was going to say he was already low. 5 HP for Hermes. Takes a final little parting shot. Texture. It's gunned down at Sewers. Dart now goes out to scout at long. And it's going to get a nice little reveal. Fault line does clip onto Hermes, who set up on top of the box. They might not be ready for it. Oh my goodness. 10x, 3 kills in the round again. Hermes has the finisher on to it.
The double angle there. Oh boy, Achilles. This was not what I was expecting here today.
No, not at all. Intro showing his elbow there for just a moment. Pulls back away as Texture shifting to get a peek here into the lobby. Stun will come down and will force a cloud burst out. Everybody else starts making their way over towards B. Nano Swarm there in the center. Turret just off to the right with Harry lurking in the back.
Interesting, Harry's Nano Swarm is on the other side of where most people plant on B. Kind of curious if that's a read.
Oh
Hermes,
boy.
They trade damage.
Yeah. Each of them taking a tag. It's like, okay, draw.
Smoke out in front. It's going to swat away the B hit. Didn't like what they're finding. A dart out into the window. Isn't going to confirm the presence of anybody.
It might have landed on the opposite side of the stairs.
I think you're right.
Dart here into long. Sees nothing. Hermes, though, hear the footsteps, and Xe is about to push into his line of sight. He's up on top of the box. He does get the tag. He's down to 3 HP. Needs some covering fire, and there it is. 10x finds one, gets a second as he just pivots, instantly turns, and 10x is on fire. Another 3-kill round. Another flawless for Holy Moly.
That is so awesome. I'm so glad we got to see that.
What a map. This turret is going to be taken down here by Hermes. And someone, I mean, they get anything rolling here for themselves.
Yeah, that's 7 rounds in a row between the last half on this one. So that's going to be a spot on the Texture here. He's going to have to waste a cloud burst to get out. And they know. They saw him back out. And there's already, you know, that Nano Swarm that's on the ramp of Short 8 on the way back up to the site, waiting from the side of Harry. We've seen that be a lot more common. King kind of started that one, and here in Korea anyway. I'm sure a lot of people use it all over the world. Sure, it's been very popular everywhere. And look at where Xe got. I was just about to say this. Xe has gotten into window.
And if he would swing out and check, you would have seen Felix exiting.
Yeah.
So now they have to be...
But sound's been cut.
Yeah.
Junghai.
Coming around the side. Hermes. Get a bit of damage, but here's 10x. Takes down Texture. Felix on the creep around. Finds Intro. And it's all tumbling down now. 2 rifles on the floor. 10x even puts some damage there into the back of Esperanza as they go sprinting away. And here's Felix on that lurk. Guns down Esperanza, and Domino just being run over the map. They have no idea where the hell anybody is at. I don't even know if they know where they are. Junghai will find one to stop a follow-up flawless round from coming through, but the spike is stranded. They have to hold on to these Vandals as it's map point now for Holy Moly.
I mean, you can see Esperanza is, you know, head and hands. That's a little bit more difficult sometimes, at least in Korea, for teams to push through that site, but an early kind of blockade.
Aggressive push out, yeah. Hermes trying to go for the dubstep special. Puts a lot of damage into Intro. He's down to 63 HP, and he's still lurking now inside of the smoke. And does he actually want to push out for this? I mean, they've got enough of a round lead. He might just go for it, and he gets the kill. Unpunished, pulls away. Meanwhile, back over the A site. I mean, 10x is here. This position is impregnable.
He's just unbelievable today. This is a 10x I don't think I've ever seen. Hermes is cut down in mid, but 10x
Spike.
again!
He's got the spike.
Unbelievable.
Esperanza and Junghai rotating up. 10x looks away for just a moment. The Guardian hit will find the kill. Esperanza, low HP, and oh boy, it all finishes in one fell moment there. Felix, I think he actually just wallbanged from mid into A lobby for that final kill. Felix was by garage door.
I was like,
I think he just wallbanged Zhong Hai.
I was shaking my head already.
From mid.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I need to watch the highlights again so I can double check that mini-map.
Well, this is an easy MVP vote.
Unbelievable. Holy moly. I mean, it's in the name, man. That's all you can say at the end of a map, whenever they win.